love interest asking my old love interest to go out for a beer. They weren't exactly on friendly terms, so this was a little crazy to me. Later, new love interest explained to me he often does things of which he's afraid. He said the anxiety we encounter is mostly in the unknown. I took that to heart, and since that day, I've been going towards things that make me uncomfortable instead of away from them, and it's landed me in some pretty scary places. Like standing on big stages and talking into microphones. I'm Rachel Hernandez, and this talk is Breaking and Entering. I gets mines, and you can too. All right, so Master Lock. They've been making security locks since 1921. They take the care to make their locks 50% stronger than steel and bulletproof. Yet this lock can be picked with a simple tool made out of a Coke can. Now, I'm no criminal, at least not anymore, and I care very little about steel locks, but I do care a great deal about what that lock represents to me. We've all experienced the stirring of wanting something for our life that we don't quite have. Maybe you want to start a business, or you've always wanted to go back to school. For me, it's that 22-carat diamond ring that Dan Gordon puts on Facebook. But we all have reasons why we haven't achieved those goals, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that realizing your dreams, wow, this is fast, is as easy as getting through that bulletproof lock. Okay, so first things first, we gotta quit making excuses. We gotta let go of the asymmetry game and accept the fact that life isn't fair. Can we all collectively agree on that? Yes. No one has ever gotten anywhere by justifying their current condition with their past experiences. The key to success has nothing to do with what's behind us, but what's ahead of us. So where do you start? Start with what you have. Take inventory of the qualities and experience you possess that can move you closer to your goal. So life didn't hand you a silver spoon. Well, me either. I have other assets, and you do too. Blake Jackson has the special sauce. Silver spoons are not the only things that can open locked doors, and in fact, in their original form, they cannot open locked doors at all. Okay. Isn't my husband good? He did that. Okay, so here's the good stuff. You know the saying, opportunity came knocking. Well, it didn't. You know what? That is not the good stuff. We're at planning. Sorry. Okay, I'm not going to talk a lot about planning because it becomes breeding ground for overthinking and indecision. I once lived through the worst kitchen I've ever seen in my life for 3 years. Red cabinets, orange walls. I took 3 years paralyzed in the planning of how I was going to change it. So in making a plan, all I'll say is go with your gut, commit, and follow through. Okay, now here's the good stuff. You know the saying, opportunity came knocking? Well, it didn't. Don't subscribe to that lie because you will miss the figurative bus waiting on opportunity. Do you know any guys like this? I know plenty of people who are looking up at the sky, waiting on the mythical stars to align so that they can finally fulfill their destiny. But the secret is you gotta do the work. You gotta be relentless and audacious in pursuing that which fulfills you. You like that one? Don't get sidelined by time wasters. And what are time wasters? They can be hard to identify. When I sit down at my desk every day, I ask myself this question. Alex, you saved the day. Thank you. What can I do today that will translate into big impact for my clients? And if the email, the conversation, the strategy, the phone call doesn't pass that litmus test, I don't engage in it. This philosophy can translate into your personal life too. You want to run a marathon? Put one foot in front of the other. It's that simple. I was talking this over with my husband the other day and I said, you know, it's like, just do it. Someone already did it. I didn't think of that, but it's still a good slogan. At the risk of sounding overly simplistic, my message is a simple one. With a little ingenuity and creative problem solving, you can achieve the seemingly impossible. So use what you have to shape a plan. Use that plan to relentlessly and audaciously pursue that which fulfills you. And remember, the magic, it's in the action. Thank you.